Yes, yes. All right, everybody, it's Alicia and Lorette, and we're going to introduce David Sprague here in just a minute, but to make sure that everybody can hear me, and David is here, so we are so excited. Just type hi, Alicia, in that chat box. Let's make sure that I'm coming through loud and clear because I am doing this webinar from Jamaica, so let's make sure the internet's good and you guys can hear me. And then David is listening as he gets everything queued up. He just wants to know where you guys are joining from so that as he's doing his presentation, he knows where you guys are all joining in from. So type in where you are joining in from so I can read it out to him and he can get a good sense of where everybody's from. All right, David, we've got Mark from Plymouth, the UK, let's see, Pablo from Rome, Ram from Toronto, George from Port St. Lucie, Melody from Ohio, Carlene from London, J.D. Villa from Florida, Joyce from Chicago, Osea from the UK, Ramona from California, Carlos from Pennsylvania, Tori from Indian Rocks Beach, Florida, Larry from Albuquerque, Michael from Charlotte, Bob from San Francisco, David from Orange, California, Ellie from Arizona, Gay from New Zealand, all right, Leroy from New York City, Arthur from Florida, Raymond from Canada, Doug from Vermont, Jane from, not sure, Jane, Mark from North Carolina, Myra from Texas, Craig from Michigan, Miriam from South California, Mark from Colorado, Jane from Atlanta. If you guys are just joining us, we're doing our quick shout outs and letting David know where everyone is joining us in from. So we're going to get started here in just a few minutes. If you've just joined us, type in where you're joining us from so that we can let David know. Quite an international audience today. We've got New Zealand, Australia, the UK, let's see, I think I missed a country. London, okay, I said that. Rome, that was the other one. So people from all over. Pablo from Texas, Robin from the UK, and the UK is strong today. We're excited about that. UK is really strong today. And thanks for all of you guys who were on yesterday and came back on today. Exciting topic. We know you guys want to hear about it. Trust me, Lorette and I are going to be taking notes. We're excited for this one, and we wanted to do this for ourselves. So Lorette and I are selfishly inviting David on so we can learn this for ourselves, and you guys can all benefit in that as well. If you're a Deal Site Profit student, just type DSP in that question box, and let's see how many Deal Site Profit students we've got on here, because this definitely is a big one for everybody in DSP, and you've been asking us over and over in that Facebook group to invite David on because you guys want to know about this. So we're excited if we've got a lot of DSP students on here. Carlene, Larry, Ram, Mark, George, Robin, Osea, Pablo, Mark, Craig, Gay, Raymond, J.D. Villa, Miriam, everybody's typing in DSP. We've got a lot of DSP students on here, Eva, Angelo, David Holland, so lots of you guys on here really ready to take in this information. So let's do a quick mic check with Lorette and David, and then I'm going to go ahead and introduce David. Lorette, are you there? And she might be muted.
I am here. I'm here.
All right, we can hear you loud and clear. And David, let's do a quick mic check.
Yeah, I'm here and excited.
All right, we're excited. We're excited. Shelly says hello. She's a DSP student as well. So let's get this party started. And for those of you who are DSP students and on our list, you know that we've this is an encore. Well, almost an encore. It's an encore of David Sprague, but another thing that he's teaching. He's come on for and really rocked it. It was one of the best received webinars we've ever done. So we're excited that he's back. You guys are going to learn a lot in this session. Lorette and I just came back as well this past weekend from David's event. He did an event called Local Marketers Exchange in Orlando, Florida, and it was off the charts, an amazing event. People were just blown away by how professional it was, the content that was given, and tonight you'll be or today, sorry, today you'll be blown away as well. So it's time for you guys to close all the distractions, get ready to focus on David. Lorette and I will be in the chat box, and we'll keep this interactive. If you got any questions, put it in the chat box, and we'll have some fun today and a great, great topic, reputation marketing. So let's turn it over to David. David, take it away.
Awesome. Well, you give me a very high standard to live up to, so I hope all that I'll do it. But make no mistake about it, you're absolutely right. Please clear out all your distractions because for the next 90 minutes, not 45 minutes or 110 minutes, I've literally got a jam-packed 90 minutes of an entire business model that has literally been taking people that have really struggled with online marketing and getting out into the local marketplace and being successful to literally $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 in their first month, and then that is residual, as well as those that have been doing pretty successful with local marketing. It's just take it to a whole nother level. So many people are building six-figure businesses incredibly fast, and I was able to, based on this type of methodology and the step-by-step strategy. So I want to go as detailed as I can, but there's a lot of ground to cover because this, make no mistake about it, for the next really 60, 75 minutes, it's pure training, and so I want to make sure everybody's got these details. This is kind of a rhetorical question, but this is the question I asked myself literally 18 months ago. I'm like, man, I would love to make thousands per month without SEO, without affiliate marketing, without PPC, without social media, without backlinks, without websites or mobile, and I'd love to autopilot this process. And because I was so frustrated with doing what I was currently doing in the social media space, in some of the other spaces that I was trying to make money in. So this is my family. This is my wife, Jan, my lovely daughter, Eva, and we've got a little baby, Caden, going to be born here in a month. And so I'm CEO of Real Strategic. If you don't know who I am, I'm not on any guru circuit. You won't see me finding me in any major, speaking events where you go buy products at all. We actually put out our first event. It was pure content. We sold absolutely nothing. And all we did for 2 days is invest in people to help them learn how to build a great business with online marketing. So we actually went into a tremendous amount of debt because of it. But what we want to do as a company is reinvest back into the local marketing community. And so I've taught and trained over 3,000 local marketers, and that's what I plan to do for the next 90 minutes. So here's an important question. Everybody in the chat box, I think this is something we really got to grasp because this is a big shift in my thinking, and I hope it's a big shift in yours. Does reading bad reviews leave a negative impression on potential customers? Yes or no? True or false? Does reading bad reviews leave a negative impression onto potential customers? Yes, absolutely. Yeah, that's pretty obvious. Good, Michael. Thank you, Melanie. But here's a bigger question, and this is a little bit more detailed. 3 services are virtually identical. The first service has a good reputation. They've got 4 good reviews. They've got 2 bad reviews. The second service has no reviews at all. The third service has 6 5-star reviews. Same amount of reviews as service 1, just they're all 5 stars. Which one do you buy? 1, 2, or 3? Which is it? Put it in the chat box. Yeah, number 3. Is there any question? We're faced with this every single day, and when we go to eBay or Amazon, when we're online, every single day we get faced with this exact same question, and the results are always the same. We buy number 3 without even thinking about it. And here's why. Reputation is everything. And really cool is that the online marketing game has changed dramatically, and no one even knows about it yet. And so what I did, I'm going to put this ticker on the bottom here so that you kind of know what's coming up, so that you know that I've got a progression. I'm going to be building on this step by step as we go. So I want to talk about the 4 game changers. Then I want to talk about the biggest shift in marketing that I've ever seen. Then I want to talk about new reputation insider trends that are happening right now that no one's even noticed. I want to teach you how to find high-paying leads that will pay you a tremendous amount of money just to spend a few hours with them to help them with their reputation. So let's talk about the 4 big marketing game changers. And more importantly, before we just jump into this, why do we call it reputation marketing? That's a huge question I get all the time. Well, we believe reputation management is obsolete. You don't make money managing. We make money marketing. So is management an asset or an expense? Which is it? Is management an asset or an expense to a company? When we say we have to manage something, what's the first initial thought process? That's an asset to the company, or that's a bottom line expense? It's an expense right off the bat, because management is a defensive, a reactive response to what happens in a business. We're managing it. But marketing, oh man, that's completely different. We make money marketing. We don't make money managing. You can have the best management business in the world. You might be profitable. More importantly, you'll just have a big expense. But if you've got a marketing business, you're going to crush it. So even with our language, what I've tried to do in the industry is literally change everyone's language, because I believe this. If you can hear me right now, if you just do this one thing, you will change everything. If you change your language, you change your business. So just right off the bat, when everybody else is saying reputation management, I'm saying the words reputation marketing. And here's exactly what I say. When I walk in and talk to a business owner, I say this. Anyone that mentions the words reputation management has no idea what they're doing. Reputation management is what we did 10 years ago. Now it's reputation marketing. Because we don't make money managing, we make money marketing. And instantly the owner says, yeah, that makes perfect sense. And so every time the next guy comes in and says reputation management, he's looked at as not being credible. Because everybody see instantly how I change my language, and I literally create barbed wires for everybody else to stumble over because they can't compete with me. Everybody see that? Leroy, Doctor, do you see that, Gay? Byron? Okay, good. So from now on, moving forward, never mention the words reputation management. It's always reputation marketing. So here are the 4 game changers that literally changed everything for me. First of all, 80 million Google Plus pages merged with each company's website and revealed their reputation just less than 12 months ago. Matter of fact, if you do any search for any company name, the city reveals their reputation. Now, I've never met a business owner yet, not one that knows this. You can talk to 100 business owners today, not one of them will realize this. So look at this. If I type in the words Douglas J. Alterman, DMD in Charleston, look what comes up. See, their website link comes up first, and right under that, their reputation score. So this is what happens every single day. Someone walks in and they say, hey, Joanne, I'm looking to get my hair done. I want some highlights. Where's a good place to go? And they're like, well, you know, check out the spa down the road. And I said, well, do you have their number? And she says, no, just Google it. And you Google it, and their reputation is right there before anybody can see. Matter of fact, let's do this real quick. Let's go to Google. Everybody type in the chat box, give me a company name. Any company name anywhere in the world. And city. Company name and city. Tori, Mark, Pablo, company name and city. Now, this is going to be huge, because if you just do exactly what I'm about to share with you here, owners, the decision maker's mouth is going to drop. Okay, so we've got Telecon and Aprila. I don't know that. MS London, GT Law Services, Con Edison, New York, Tour Fitness in North Hollywood, Tropical Days. Let's do that. That's easy for me to spell. Tropical Day Spa. Now watch my screen. Everybody see this? Watch this. And now as soon as I finish it, now look what's happening here. Google, this is called Google's Instant Suggest. And what Google's saying is, look, hundreds, if not thousands of others have already typed in this company name. So this is proof positive to every single business that you show this to, that people are typing in their exact name and city. Everybody see this? Now watch, this is really cool. Tell me what's standing out to you. What stands out to you and what Google's suggesting? Anybody, what stands out to you? You see the third one down? Tropical Day Spa Reviews. You see that? This is proof positive that people just aren't looking for the company. They're looking for reviews on the company. So this is huge. This is an unbelievable lead right here. So this is in what? Dallas? Is that it? Yeah, okay, Dallas. So I'm going to type in Dallas, and let's take a look. All right, everybody see this? Look at this right here. So we have the company name, and look what's right under it. Their reviews. They've got 7 reviews here. Everybody see this? So what's happened is the company name has now merged with the Google Plus reviews. So 80 million companies right now are completely naked, but for the whole world to see, because now their reputation precedes them and no one even knows about it yet. Any aha moments right there? Can anybody see the big shift? Just put big shift. in the chat box there. If you think this is huge, big, and no one knows it. So when you show a company this, they're going to be like, oh my goodness, I had no idea. So now let's look at game changer number 2. Reviews are a major ingredient of every online marketing. They're in now pay-per-click. How many of you seen, put yes in the chat box if you've seen them in pay-per-click? They're in local rankings, right? They're in website rankings. They're in local directories. Matter of fact, let's just go back real quick and let's take a look at that front page. Can everybody see what the front page is littered with? Under Tropical Day Spa, what else do you see on the page? What stands out to you? Right, the stars. Everybody see that? On Yelp, on City Search, on Yellow Pages, TripAdvisor, White Pages, Insider Pages down here. Look at this. The entire first page of every company almost on the planet is all local directories. We don't see blogs. You don't see blogs on here. Directory. Can everybody see that the first page of every company name now is determined on whether someone picks up the phone, of whether they have a good reputation online and they're managing the reputation? Any aha moments right here about local marketing? This is huge, and no one even sees this. So good, lots of aha moments. Now the third big game changer is, let me say this as clear as I can, SEO, social media, pay-per-click, local marketing, none of it works anymore if you have bad reviews online. So what's the value of doing a deal site with someone and doing a great deal if they go and check out the web page and they've got bad reviews? What's the value of ranking someone at the top of Google when all they're going to see is bad reviews? The first link in Google typically gets 53% of all the traffic. What value is it at all? So here's what would happen. We would actually rank someone at the top of Google, they would get a bad review, and their calls would plummet, absolutely plummet, like a cliff. I mean, if you look at the call volume, it would be like straight up to like 80 or 90, and then it dropped to 40 just because of a bad review. So what we would do when we would market for the last 3 years is we'd say, look, let's rank you, market the business with the website, SEO, social media, and then we'll help build your 5-star reputation. We'll help you do some reviews. We kind of always did it second. And then all these reviews would show up. Some of them every once in a while were bad. And then it would kill everything what we did. It was literally worthless. So now this is the big shift in how my business has literally doubled. I flipped it. Instead of ranking them, instead of doing SEO with them, instead of doing maps or anything else, we build their 5-star reputation first. And then we market their reputation to get more customers. So for the last 3 years, I've been doing it, and everybody else has been doing it completely backwards. As a matter of fact, let's talk about deal sites for just a second here. Lorette, you've had a few people that have actually, you've gone to market their business online with deal sites, but then realized about their reputation. Can you just take a few moments to explain that?
I sure can, David. We had one of our DSP members. He got a business and was very excited because Living Social picked them up, wanted to run them. So Living Social had everything ready, the proof, everything. The last thing they did was check their reputation. And the reputation for this particular business was very poor. I think it had 2 stars. So Living Social had to put a stop to everything, and they could not run the deal because of the poor reputation of this business. So the student, of course, with David's help, had the opportunity to fix their reputation. They fixed it enough for Living Social to go ahead and run the deal. And it was actually picked up by 3 other deal sites as well. So it's currently running on 4 deal sites after he fixed the reputation. And on top of that, not only did he fix it enough to be able to run on the deal site, but now he's working with the business on an ongoing basis, working on maintaining their reputation. So, great success story there with getting them on the deal site and helping them with their reputation.
It's amazing when you split this up because, see, we used to charge like $1,500 a month and $750 or $1,000 or $1,500 as a setup fee, and we would just include this type of reputation service in it. And this was complete mistake. Everything kind of happened. You know, we all kind of stumble into things. You know, you don't really understand what's kind of ahead, but all of a sudden something kind of breaks free, and you're like, wow, I never imagined that. And so what happened is I was working with a client. We had seen over about a few month period different of our clients, their calls dropped dramatically. I could never figure out the anomaly. And then one time I was sitting in front of a customer, and we were going over the proposal, and I said, look, you know, this is X, Y, and Z. This is what we're going to be doing. And I said, well, let's check out your Google Plus. And I go, oh wow, we can't start this until we fix your reputation. I see you've got this horrible review. And literally, I just read the review out loud to them. And then he said, so I said, so we'll probably need to work on your SEO in like 60 days and work on your reputation first. And then his exact response back to me was, so we'll work on the reputation. That'll cost me $1,500, and then $750 per month to work on that, and then we'll start the SEO later. And I was like, yeah, that sounds good. You know, I was a little nervous there, but I couldn't believe it. I literally walked out of that meeting going, people are willing to pay $1,500 to get their reputation set up properly, and $750 a month without a backlink, without any social media, without any posting, without any website development. Are you kidding me? And this is why. Everybody look at your screen. 72% of buyers trust reviews as much as a personal recommendation. This simply means that if you literally walked around and had someone's best friend, colleague, partner, person at work, neighbor, all saying, yes, you should use this company. If you could get all those people to tell your customers they should use you, you'd crush it. You'd have more business you know what to do with. Well, look at what the stat is saying. 3 out of 4 buyers trust reviews just as much as personal recommendations. So this is as powerful, if not more powerful, than referral marketing. Because if we infuse reviews in the front end of our marketing, that's just as powerful as their personal friends recommending our business. And no one is doing this. You can go literally to 1,000 websites, and you might find 1 or 2 out of 1,000 that have a review on the front page of that. So let me show you an example of this. This is proof. About a year ago, because proof that reviews not only can hinder you from getting business, but they can literally send you hot, pre-qualified, pre-sold customers because buyers trust reviews. So this is from one of my dentists. Let me just read this because it just literally, this was about 6 months after I got into reputation, I got this email. Bill said, hey, David, just a heads up. I had a new patient today that I found online. I asked her if she looked at our before and after pictures. You know, it's so crazy how businesses think their photos online mean so much, or their logo or their colors. Look what he said. He said she skipped that and went right to the what? What did she go right to? Everybody look at your screen because this could change everything for you. She went right to the reviews. And what did that do? Put in the chat box. Put in the chat box if you understand what those reviews did. Yeah, they sold her. She dropped $4,000 on her first appointment. Thank you, Bill. Hot, pre-qualified, pre-sold leads. And Bob put in the chat box, trust. That is it. The internet is getting smaller. We're using it now every single day. Google Hangout just literally, Google just changed all the way that we communicate in the last 5 days. It literally created a brand new app called Google Hangout. You can download it in an iPhone and Android. And now, literally Google Hangout, the way we communicate. It's got Google Talk, Google Messaging, and Google Video all rolled into one, where the click of a button, you could literally communicate with anyone around the world in a video conference right from your phone. Now, that's powerful. You know, 5 years ago, the internet was so weird. We couldn't figure out what was going on. Google started dominant. We started to use Google to do searches for things. Now it feels like everybody's so close. I know who's losing weight. I know who's on a vacation. I know everything about every sphere of influence, and even a lot of stuff I don't care to know. The internet is getting smaller, and people can easily go to businesses they trust. And so trust, because of the internet and all the things you can do with it, is the most important commodity that every business needs. And nobody has it because they haven't figured out a reputation marketing strategy. So now I want everybody to think for just a second, okay, David, this is pretty big, but I've been at a lot of webinars, deal site webinars. Matter of fact, I was on your webinar about maps, maybe last year. Are you sure this is big? Are you sure that this is a huge shift? Are you sure this is really it? So I want you to be skeptical. Can everybody put the word "I'm skeptical" in the chat box, and I'll communicate. I'll engage with you. If you put "I'm skeptical" in the chat box, so put "I'm skeptical," and then I'll make sure. Renata said "I'm skeptical," very skeptical. Who else is skeptical? Gay says "I'm skeptical." Who else is skeptical? All right, Richard, Dr. Billa, Robin. Okay, good. So imagine you guys are skeptical. Imagine you're the jury and you're the judge, and I'm on trial for reputation marketing being the most important marketing that you should be doing. So now, the only piece of evidence I'm going to present is this one piece of evidence by Nielsen. Nielsen's the most credible authority on advertising and marketing in the world. And here's what they did. They put out a survey and they said, to what extent do you trust the following forms of advertising? Look at the first one. 90% say, look, I trust recommendations from people I know. That's pretty obvious. 9 out of 10. There is nothing in the middle, nothing in between. The very next one is what? What do you see? Again, 70%, 3 out of 4, consumer opinions posted online, reviews. Now, way down the list, after that, look what's down there. Editorial content such as newspaper articles? Are you kidding me? You mean that a company can spend $10,000 on a huge PR campaign, get on the front of the Palm Beach Post, the New York Times, the Wall Street Journal, and Time Magazine, and that's still not as trusted as consumer opinions posted online. Whoa. Look at this. That $2,000, $4,000, $10,000 website you just bought, not as trusted as reviews online. What about that email that you spent all that time creating the opt-ins and that landing page and collecting all those emails so that you can send out that newsletter every single month? Only 50% of people trust. Not as close as consumers' opinions posted online. TV ads, look at this. TV ads, 47%. And those of you doing mobile marketing, shh, if you want to know the secret of why it's not working, here's why. Nobody trusts it. Trust is the single biggest economic factor of your business. Think of the last time you went to a movie. You looked at the stars. Think of the last time you bought something on Amazon, on eBay. You went to Yelp. It's trust. And if we are the advisors of how companies can be the most trusted in the marketplace, they will greatly pay us because no one's figured it out. So what am I talking about right now? Let's just stop and pause. Are we talking about online marketing or offline marketing? Are we talking about the marketing that's done like TV, radio, newspaper? Are we talking about like blogging, social media, video marketing, SEO? Which one? Offline or online? Theodore, Tony, what do you think? Okay, offline, online, offline, Melody. Richard says offline. Leroy says offline. LaShawn says online. Robin, you got it right. Gabriel got it right. Michael got it right. Both. This is the power of it. And if you write this down and you really focus on this one slide, this should change everything because it changed everything for me. Because whether it's TV advertising, magazines, radio, newspaper, internet, social media, what it is, no matter what, a friend referring us business, a friend referring a business down the road, everybody, no one remembers the phone number, but everybody remembers the name. We go online, we type it in, we Google it, and we see their reviews. So if a company is spending $25,000 on radio, TV, newspaper, do you think they should have a budget for their reputation and make sure that's effective? Yes or no? What do you guys think now? And nobody has it. Absolutely they need to. But they have no idea that all the advertising is worthless when they have bad reviews online. Until now. Because you're the one that's going to tell them. So now let's talk about, now next I want to share with you how do we find high-paying leads. But first, let me explain why this big shift just happened. So now for the last 5 years, the entire industry has been segmented. There's been what we call search engine marketing, Google, Yahoo, and Bing. There's been social media marketing, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. And now there's reputation marketing. And even though no one's named it, I'm naming it right now. And you're going to see it. And you're going to, 18 months from now, you're going to wish you actually jumped in and focused on this, because it's going to literally be everywhere. Like back in 1996 when everybody needed websites, now everybody's going to need reputation marketing. They're going to get it from you, me, or someone else, but they're going to get it from somebody. It is going to be an insurance policy on their reputation, and everybody needs insurance. So this is why Yelp, Amazon, and eBay are crushing it, is because they didn't build their model on cheap. They built their model on what? What is the number one ingredient they built their entire multi-million and billion-dollar industry on? What is that? Everybody put it in the chat box. That's right. Reviews, feedback, reputation. Trust us, and brilliant. So can everybody see the game's changed? Put yes in the chat box. The game has changed, hasn't it? So let's talk about what's happening today. Because today we have Google plus Facebook plus Yelp. And now we've got Google Local, Bing Local, Yahoo Local, and a myriad of these other sites like Yelp and City Search and Insider Pages that are combined together to try to get their market share of this billion-dollar industry. There are no silos anymore. Everybody realized that reputation marketing must be a major player in everything they do. So, why? Why is this so big? Well, here's why. Consumers look up an average of 10 reviews before making a decision. Holy cow. So if a business doesn't have 10 reviews, guess what's going to happen? They bounce. They look at the next one, and the next one, and next one, until they've gone to a myriad of approximately 10 reviews. Now, you've probably never monitored yourself. But I started monitoring myself, and I typically didn't get to 10, but I got to at least 6 or 7 every single time. I would scan through 6 or 7 reviews every time I was going to buy something. Now, here's the most important stat I'm going to share with you, but let me ask you first. How many reviews does a business need to be trusted? Everybody put in the chat box, what do you think? How many reviews does a business need to be trusted? 15? 18? 20? Dustin says 100. Tony says 3. Tori says 9. 3. 25. 5. Here it is, staring everybody right in the face. 70% of consumers trust a business with a minimum of 6 to 10 reviews. So here's my exact words. And if you say these words, it will resonate emotionally with the decision maker, and they will want to talk with you. Because here's exactly what I say. Hey, John, I realize you've been, in the local community for 10 years, and you've had your CPA firm open for the last 6. But it doesn't matter. Without 6 5-star reviews, your business can't be trusted. And that's a fact. And I look at them, and I wait to see how they respond. And they always respond, well, so how do we get more reviews? Always. So write down that language. I'll do it. Let me give you one more time. So, John, I know you've been in the local community for X amount of years. And I know you've had your business open for about 6. But it doesn't matter. Realize what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. Because without 6 5-star reviews, your business can't be trusted. Because Demand Force and major other surveys have shown us that 70% of consumers trust a business with 6 to 10 reviews. Now, can everybody see I've got the CEO's attention? Am I selling right now? Am I selling or advising? Which is it? Selling or advising? Yeah, I'm advising. This is why we can command almost any price that we want, because we're not out there pitching stuff. We're educating them on the most important thing that they can understand about their online marketing. So now, write this stat down. an economist at University of California, Berkeley, published a study, and this is what they came to conclusion on. Reputation marketing has proven to increase business by 19% by increasing a half-star rating online. Now, those of you that don't know this, Google bought Zagat last year, and they changed all their stars over to a rating system between 1 and 30. Thank goodness they changed their mind, and they're changing it back as of 4 days ago. So we're going back to the stars, and so you'll start to see it over the next 2 weeks. They're going to migrate everything over. They just did a whole update on all the Google Plus business pages, and now we're going to start seeing 5-star reviews again. So say these words, word for word. Don't mess it up, okay? Here's what you say. Mr. Business Owner, hey John, how would you like me to share with you how you can increase your business by 19% without doing anything different? Now, who's going to say yes to that? Now, that's a unique selling proposition. You want to look at an irresistible offer? That's it right there. So what they found is they interviewed over 328 San Francisco eateries on Yelp, and they realized that if they just increased a half-star rating, that they would actually get 19% more reservations. So it's a proven fact. Just increase the star rating, you're going to crush it. So what is reputation marketing? So before we jump in and show you how to find leads and how wide open this marketplace is, let me define reputation marketing for you. Because every product or every service that I develop, I put a mission statement to it so that everything we do, we want to make sure that we're all in the same direction. Because a lot of people do a lot of crazy stuff when they're marketing to get off track. So here it is. The definition of reputation marketing. Building a 5-star reputation online and leveraging that reputation to get more customers. Is it a one-step process or a two-step process? Which is it? Put in the chat box. One-step or two-step? Two-step, right? Step 1, build a 5-star reputation. Now, when we build it, I'll show you how we do it in just a second. But step 2 is leverage that reputation to get more customers. What do you think I mean by leverage it? What are some ways you can lever reputation to get more customers? Put in the chat box. What do you think? Yeah, doing deals? Absolutely. You can rank them? Absolutely. You can do SEO? Absolutely. You can do maps? Yes. Social media? Yes. Mobile marketing? Yes. Pay-per-click? Yes. Can everybody see that? Step 1 is to build. Step 2 is to leverage. Any aha moments there? Is this getting clearer? So just put in the chat box, it's getting clearer. Good. Yes, yes, getting clear. Some good aha moments. Excellent. All right. So you have some questions, or you want to see how we find high-paying leads? Questions or high-paying leads? Okay, leads. Okay. Now we've got some software that we actually marketed a little bit earlier, about a few weeks ago. It's for our members, and it's for Deal Site Profit members only. So I won't get into that or go over that. I want to show you how to manually find some leads very fast for literally under $5. But first, before I do that, let me share with you the different types of leads there are. And this is the exact words I tell a CEO. I say word for word this. Listen, when we actually go out and we look at different businesses, we find there are 4 types of reputation. We find there's a bad reputation. And obviously, companies with bad reputations don't convert at all. And 2 is companies with no reputation. And obviously, that's just as bad as a bad reputation, because remember everybody in the beginning of the slide where I said these are the 3 types of reputation, which one would you buy from? If you've got a bad reputation, no reputation, no one ever buys those. But here's a third one, a good reputation. And a good reputation is when you have some good reviews and some bad reviews. You know, they're a little bit of a mixed match. And we realize that, believe it or not, that doesn't convert either, especially if the last few reviews are bad. So you could literally have 100 bad reviews. I'm sorry, you could literally have 100 good reviews and only 2 bad reviews. But if the bad reviews are the most recent, it does not convert and your phone will not ring. I don't care how much money you're spending on TV. The only reputation that converts is what we call a 5-star reputation. Now this is important. I'm doing something called the neurolinguistics programming. It's called anchoring. I'm anchoring to something that you already know. Never use the words good reputation. Never use the words great reputation. Never use the words marvelous reputation. The reason is you're allowing them to paint the picture of what a good reputation is or what a great reputation is. But there is no vagueness at all. It is crystal clear of what a 5-star reputation is, because we've all been to 5-star movies. Most of us have been to 5-star hotels. We've been to 5-star restaurants. We know that that is the creme de la creme, a 5-star reputation. So when we say we're going to build you a reputation, we're going to build you a good reputation, we're going to build you a, sorry, that's the best buzzer sound I've got. I know it's a little annoying, but we're going to say build a 5-star reputation. Ivan says 5-star gives a mental picture of excellence in the mind of the business owner. Brilliant. And most people mess this up because they talk about reputation. They say we're going to build you a great reputation. It's 5-star. So now this is what I say. I say this. Even if they have a 5-star reputation already, there's still a, well, let's go find some leads first. I'll say that for a little later. Okay, so someone give me a niche that they want to go after. A niche. Any niche they want to go after. Niche and city. Give me a city too. Tori, Ivan, Dustin, Richard. Travel. Salons. Okay, salon, Fort Worth. Restaurants. Okay, let's do that. Roofer. Let's do roofers. We haven't done roofers. So roofer, what city? Roofer and where? Dallas. Let's do Dallas. Okay. Roofers in Dallas. I'm looking for a roofer in Dallas. Okay, so roofers in Dallas. How many leads are on the front page here? So we know, without a shadow of a doubt, that they need at least how many reviews? How many reviews? 10, right? 6 to 10. So how many leads do you see right now? I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 80% of every single business on the front page is a great lead. So let's try another one. Let's do salon. So you did salon. Where was that? That was Fort Worth, you said? Fort Worth. Okay. So now we've got salons. So they see 1 lead, 2 leads. Now look at this. 3 leads. Let's take a look at this one. Hey, Joanne, how are you? Good. Hey, I've been looking to get my hair done. Could you recommend a really good salon? Yeah, you know, about 6 months ago, I got mine done at the, whatever this is, Erica Studios. Hey, you got the number? No, just Google it. All right. Let's see here. Let's get some driving directions. I want to call them. Let me take a look at their reviews. Poor. Whoa, good, excellent, 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 excellent. See all these excellent, but what do we got here? We got this poor one. Look at this, says. Look at how long this is. Look how detailed this is. So are you calling them or bouncing over to the next one? Which one is it? Bouncing, that's right. Everybody's bouncing. And look at until that one review. So here it is. This is kind of the secret sauce. Please write down these words because I say this over and over again, and this is the hook. Hey, John, I want to let you know, it looks like you've got some really great reviews here, but here's the truth. Your business is only one customer away from a bad reputation. You could have a bad day. Your receptionist, your administrator could say something off. They could go and leave a bad review, and you wouldn't even know it. So now, how many leads are on the first page? Now that each one of these are only one customer away from a bad review, how many leads on the first page? All of them. Every single one of them. So this is important. So here's what you can do. You can go to Fiverr and go after low-hanging fruit. So just go to Fiverr and pick the niche you enjoy and just go in and type in business research. Go business research and say, here's what I want to do. you can see they're all over here. Highly profitable niches. Our research, business researcher for $5. There's tons of people in here for $5. So all you do is say, look, I want to go and I want you to get me some salons that have bad reviews. So they're going to go in here. You give them a Google Doc. They're going to grab the company name, address, phone number, and then you want a copy of the bad review. So they're going to copy and paste this review. Ooh, it's a big one. It's a big one. Into a spreadsheet. And they're literally going to give you 20 hot, pre-qualified leads, and they're going to have bad reviews, their phone number, everything. And you can say, look, if you want to, you can go and even ask them, look, now take the company and actually go, what I want you to do is take the company name and then go to Manta. And then take the company name in. Whoops. Studio. What is that in Fort? I forget what that where that was. I think it was in Fort Myers. Is that it? See if they've got it. There we go. Okay, so you click on it, and then go down here, and you can find the see if they've got the company, the owner's name. There it is. There's the owner's name right there. So they can go and do this, and for $5, you can get 20 hot pre-qualified leads with the business owner's name. Yes, Lead Kuna does do that automatically. But if you don't have it, no problem. You can do this manually. But those of you that do have it, this is what you do. So, and can everybody see for $5? Everybody say $5. That's cool. Put in the chat box. Is that easy to do? Yeah, just put easy in there. Give me some feedback. Any questions on how to find leads? Because they're right here. It's all over. It's easy, 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 easy. Yep. Okay, cool. So now let's go in. And now that we know how to find leads, now let's talk about converting those leads. Here's the secret. Businesses must see themselves in the problem and in the solution. So please write that down. See, the problem with SEO and even sometimes deal sites or even social media, or what I do very well, maps marketing, it's hard for people to see themselves. Is it true or false? People buy when they see themselves in the product. Yes? True or false? Yeah. So this is important. Ask one simple question. Do you know your reputation right now? So ask the business owner, hey John, do you know your online reputation right now? And what we've done is we built a reputation system that makes all our members look like rock stars. So let's go back. Let's go back to Salon Dallas, right? And so let's take this phone number here. And let me show you what we can do with it. So it's called Reputation Report. And I want to access my reputation report. And so what we do is we have an entire back office that makes us look like a Fortune 1000 company. And then each one of our members has their own subdomain. Everybody see this? tweetkahuna-local reputation report. And I'm going to click on it. And what I've got is a landing page. All done automatically, all white labeled. I can change the background, I can change my company name, I can change the headline, I can change the as seen on. And what people do is we drive traffic to it, or we send an email out, and literally, look, on autopilot, people put in their name because they want to check your reputation for free. So they put their name in, their email, they put their phone number in, and it works in the US, Canada, the UK, Australia, Ireland, and New Zealand. This is a patent pending process that we've developed. I click get here, and instantly our system takes all their information and downloads it from Google. And then we take Bella Resort Retreat Salon and we go to all the major sites to find out if they're even posted on there. So is everybody know what get listed is? Everybody see get listed, right? Yes? What if you had the power to look like get listed instantly? So getlisted.org is a multi-million-dollar company. And they've got the same technology, but we give the same technology to all our members. So everybody see this? Look at this. It goes to Google, Bing, Yahoo, Yelp, Insider Pages, Super Pages. And then it tells them if they're listed or not. So we can say, look, you're not listed in all these different sites. Do you realize that? You've been in business 6 years. Look at this. You're not even there. And then it downloads all their reviews and scores them. They have a poor reputation. And then what it does, it lists out all their bad reviews. Do you, everybody see this? Terrible haircut. I definitely don't recommend them. Very disappointed. I haven't cried about hair since the 7th grade. Now I'm 55. Forget presentations. You don't need them. Forget the big education and fancy smancy sales jargon. You don't need it. No one has ever seen all their bad reviews in one area before until now. I literally have people just grab the reputation report, give it to someone, and the business say, what do we do next? Where do we start? So in the back office, let me just give you guys a few kind of sneak peeks of what happens here. First of all, we've got this tab called Prospects and Leads. Prospects is what we just did. See Bella Spa? See that? We just grabbed it, and instantly when someone pulls a report, our system automatically emails you a link directly to the report and who did it. So literally, if you had a salesperson, they would know every single lead that comes in. Now, on the left-hand or the right-hand side, everybody see this, how to build a 5-star reputation fast? If they want to get more information, they can put in their name and email. And I've actually designed specifically for you a 24-hour report system. See this Tweet Kahuna local rank report, 24-hour access? They'll instantly get me training them in your brain. And like every 5 minutes, we're like, call us, call us, call us, call us. So if they want to get more information, they put their name and email in. They get a 20-minute training that all it does is promote your business. And so if they put their name and email there, that's called a lead. So a prospect pulls a report, a lead gets the training. So you know which ones are hot and which ones aren't. Everybody see that? Now check out these features. You can white label everything. Matter of fact, you can even go in and pull your own report if you want to. All you do is click Add New Report, put the company name, phone number in, what country they're in, click Cancel, click Save, and there's your link right to their own report. So if you've got like your own dentist, today you could send them the report. You got an auto repair guy, you can send them, and you click PDF, and it turns it into a PDF for you. So take a look at some of these features here. We even give you some powerful stuff, like banners. How many of you have websites? Everybody have a website? You got a website? Look, all you have to do is come in here and click, hey, I want this 300 by 325 banner. Click Get the Embed Code and copy and paste this embed code into your sidebar, and they don't even have to go to their page. They can just enter their business phone number at your website and pull the report just from the website. You can create an SEO article and embed the banner inside the article and rank that. There is so much you can do. It's ridiculous to get leads. So we've made it incredibly easy once you find those leads to be able to convert those leads, and a system that makes you look like a Fortune 1000 company in order to do that. So now let's jump back here. Now we've got the leads, right? They're like, wow, all right, I love this stuff. So how do we convert the leads? Well, number one, how do you create you need to figure out how to create the perfect strategy. Number two is how to charge $500 to $1,000 a month. And again, the secret is knowing that every business is only one customer away from a bad reputation. So now, how do you create that perfect reputation marketing strategy? So let me give you the strategy that we work with right now to educate our customers. So here's the whole process. Dean, just be patient here. We're training here, okay? I'll give you guys, everybody, access if you want some of the stuff we've got, a chance to get access. But just trust me, this is important because tomorrow you could literally be crushing it, but I'm here now live answering your questions. So make sure that you put this whole process together. So it's a 4-step process for reputation. Step 1 is to what? Build the reputation, right? That's part of our definition. We do that by getting reviews. What's step 2? What do you think step 2 is? Everybody put in the chat box, what's step 2? If we repair, no, we build the reputation. That would be repairing it, is building their 5-star reputation. What do you think's next? Leverage reputation, that's right. We market the reputation. That's in sales strategies. We teach them how to use really powerful strategies like video marketing strategies or video reviews, or how to put them in their emails, or when they actually, after they work with the customer, how to send a follow-up email with reviews in them. Very powerful strategies. Now the 3rd step is we manage the reputation. Wow. See, reputation management is here, but it's a very small part. Now, how many of you can tell me why reputation monitoring services don't work, like Hootsuite or Google Alerts? Why don't you think every single reputation quote-unquote monitoring system does not work with the type of reputation reviews we're talking about? Why do you guys think that is? They don't know how to use them? They're too slow? No? Here's why. It's really simple if you think about it. Google Alerts, Hootsuite, all these reputation monitoring services that people pay a lot of money, even the paid ones, they monitor words. So when your name or the company name comes up, they'll grab that information, right? Well, here's the secret. When people are actually on leaving a review, they never mention the business name. Why? Because they're already there. They don't have to mention the business's name. If they were on another website that wasn't the business's listing, then they would actually mention the name. But since they're on the business Google Plus or City Search or Yellow Pages, they never mentioned the name. They just said, I had a terrible experience. So none of these reviews ever come up and no one ever gets alerted. This is why Yext, if you type in yext.com, this is why they're a $15 million company. They monitor reviews. And they charge $10 to $15 per site. $10 to $15 per site just to monitor, to do nothing else but just monitor. Now the last thing we do in step 4 is we create culture. We educate and inspire. See, we care about the businesses we work with, and we want to make sure that, because this is only step 1, that we're engaged with that business. So we actually create culture by educating the business. So here's what we say. Hey Tom, hey John, here's what we do. With every one of our customers, we actually train all their staff on reputation, good customer service, and how to build a 5-star reputation online. Because what good is it if we build your reputation and then your employees don't understand how important it is and they mess it up, they give bad customer service, and then people start writing bad reviews. So one of the things we do for our customers that no one else does is we train all your employees. Now, how do you think that feels to the business owner when we say that? How do you think they feel? Yeah, value, huge value. So now it's reciprocal. So once we educate and inspire, the people at the company go, wow, we understand reputation now. We're going to really try to get great reviews. They get reviews, we market that, we manage it, and we feed that back into the business to build more culture. Anybody have any questions on this? And Lorette, Alicia, you guys want to chime in a little bit on this type of strategy and kind of value? No?
Yeah, I'm here. This is Lorette.
Okay.
You know, and I think this is great the thing that I think that people don't see is all the other pieces of it, like the marketing, the reputation, that is so key. And the managing, how you were talking about the Hootsuite and how all that stuff isn't that effective. I mean, I think those are really aha moments for me. So this is great, David. Keep going. I love it.
Okay, good. Ruby's saying, so how do you train all their employees via video? Oh, Ruby, just give me a second. I want to share it. I want to give you everything, exactly how I do it. So what will companies pay you for this reputation marketing? Very easily, $750 to $2,000 per location. We just had one of our clients, his name is Lonnie, our customers that uses our system. He just got a 26 location business. He's charging $1,500 per location. He's making $20,000 a month just doing reputation alone. And then monthly, so here's what's included in that $750 to $2,000. We set up their local directories, takes about an hour. We optimize those local directories, takes about an hour. Then we set up the review capture system, which I'll show you in a second. And then we set up a training center. That's it. We're talking 3 hours of work. That's it. And then monthly we charge them between $500 and $2,500 per location. Now, the big range means that we typically charge 20% to 30% of their budget. So the question is, how do you know your budget? Ask. If you don't know a business's budget, you're just not advising very well. The first, I shouldn't say the first, the top 5 questions. My top 5 questions I always ask in the first 30 minutes is, so what's your budget? So if they've got a $10,000 budget, we'll probably charge them $2,000 a month. If they've got a $1,000 budget, we'll probably charge them $500 a month. So the bigger the budget, the more we spend. Why? Why do you think the bigger the budget, the more we charge them? The budget for their marketing. Why do you think that is? Put it in the chat box. Why do you think we can increase our budget based on what? Yeah, value, but what else? What else? It's because every single bit of their marketing is impacted by reputation. Reputation is reputation an asset or a liability? Which is it? An asset or liability? Put it in the chat box. Ruby, Rebecca, what do you think? Asset, some say asset. An asset or liability? Okay? Yeah, it is a trick question. It's both. It's either an asset or a liability. I shouldn't say it's both. It's either or. So here it is. If it's a liability, none of their marketing is going to work. So this is an insurance policy. Let me say this again. It's an insurance policy. Now, does everybody need insurance? Yes or no? This is an insurance policy for their marketing. Yes, everybody needs it. This is why I'm telling you. If you're not doing this, they're just going to take that $500 to $1,000, $1,500 a month, and in the next 18 months, whoever approaches them on this, they're just going to send that money to them. So what do you do for the $500, $2,500, David? We monitor the reputation. We send review daily alerts to them. We build their 5-star reputation, and we create monthly reports for them. So that's it. And we put it all on autopilot. So we really don't do anything all month long. So questions? Real quick, make sure everybody's on the same page. What businesses need reputation marketing the most? Which ones? Morris, what do you think? Gabriel? Ruby? Dustin? That's right, every single one of them. When does a company need to do and implement reputation marketing? When? That's right, before they do anything else. Now, here was my big aha moment. Do you have any product or service that you're selling now that must be done first? Do you guys have anything? Can anybody tell me a product that must be done first? Anybody? Nope. Nope. Neither do I. Nope. Give me any type of service, marketing service, that absolutely must be done first. That you could prove a case that SEO needs to be done first, or deal sites need to be done first, or SEO needs to be done first, or maps need to be done first, or that's it. For the first time, guys, we have literally a mission and an urgency. Because if we're working on this other project, we're doing this other marketing. Oh, no, you're not. Because that marketing's not nearly going to be as effective because you didn't do this first. Oh, I have to build a website. No, build a website. People are already searching for you. Look, type in their name. They're seeing your reputation. Get this done first. This is a huge sense of urgency. So now let's talk about developing the 5-star reputation. So this is the exact slide. This is exactly what I tell a company. So here's what we're going to be doing for you. We're going to be getting reviews we design professionally designed postcards, and we give them to you so you can send out to your customers so they can actually leave a review for you. We also enhance by getting reviews by arming all your employees with business cards that actually have your review page on them so they can scan it or go to the website and they can leave a review there. So let's say you're a moving company. When someone says, oh, you did such a great job, you hand them a card and they will leave a review. We also give you email templates to send out, plus a lot more strategies. On top of that, and here's the secret, we create a private review page for you. And what happens is they don't leave a review on Google or Bing or Yahoo or any of these other sites. They leave it in our private review page. And our proprietary technology, after we capture that review, it redirects them to another website for them to leave that review somewhere else. So literally, we're going to capture all these reviews and get them posted online. And we're going to help you do all that. And then we've even got a posting strategy. Now, let me say this up front. Is a big disclaimer. Never post reviews that aren't absolutely tracked, authentic, and real, and that you have permission from the person that left the review to post them online. So let me say that again. In no circumstances, under any condition, should you ever take a review and post it online on behalf of someone else unless you have written permission. It is absolutely word for word their review, and you can track that review in audit. So at any point in time, if someone comes in and says, look, where did this review come from that was online, you have an audit trail. There is no room at all, nor should you ever post anything online on behalf of a business that isn't 100% truthful or accurate. So let me talk about what we tell a company. So now that I explained that, I say this is what we're going to do for you. We're going to manage and market your 5-star reputation. So every single day, we're going to monitor the top review sites. And we're going to watch. Now, I don't ever tell them their software, so you understand this. They feel like our business is doing this. So we're going to monitor the top review sites every single day. And then we're going to send you detailed alerts on new reviews. So every time we find a review online, both good or bad, we're going to send that to you so that you can see it and you can respond to it. Then what we're going to do is every 2 weeks, we're going to create a review report for all your reviews. And then what we can do is we want you to be able to share those reviews with your employees. So every 2 weeks, you're going to have that report from us. Then we're going to respond to all your bad reviews. So this is important because we have a proprietary and psychological process that we actually respond to bad reviews, and we can actually turn those reviews to equate to a 5-star review for you. And then what we're going to do is we're going to build your 5-star reputation literally every single day. We're going to take these reviews and we're actually going to post them online on your website, your blog, and in your social media. Where every time we get a good review, we're actually going to log into your Facebook account, your Twitter account, and your LinkedIn account, and we can post them online as well. So literally everywhere someone goes, they're going to see these 5-star reviews about you. And then we're also going to personally train all your staff on reputation. So John, let me ask you, if you were going to hire someone, what would it cost you per month to do all this? Everybody put in the chat box, what do you think this would cost them? What do you think this would cost them per month to have all this done? 2,500, Gabriel says. 3,000, Dustin says. 5,000, LaShawn says. 5,000, George says. Thousands, Ruby says. 2,000, Richard says. Everybody see the value? That's exactly what business owners think. So when I say 1,500, their mouth drops and they say, when do we start? And especially when I say we're going to personally train all your staff on reputation. So let's take a look at how we do all this on autopilot. So I'm going to introduce you to, let me log in real quick here, to our system called Reputation Kahuna. So inside Reputation Kahuna is literally our night insurer that does it all for you. So someone give me a company. So let's say today someone signed up with us and said, look, I want to give you $1,500 and I'm going to give you $750 a month. Someone give me a company name. Okay? The Pro Cafe. Okay, Spa Sidel. Let me see here. Let me do something here. Spa Sidel. What is that? Sidel? Okay, Spa Sidel. Okay, so let me see here. Let's look at their Google Plus. Is that, where is that at? That's in Atlanta? Okay, Spa Sidel, Atlanta. Let's do that. Atlanta. What I'm going to do is I need to go find their Google Plus account. There it is right here. Okay, so let's take the, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to their Google Plus account. All right. And now I'm going to open up Reputation Kahuna. I'm simply going to click Add New. I want to add a company. It's called Spa Sidel. And just put any type of Gmail in here. I'm just going to put the decision maker's name. Just let me just fill all this in real quick. Click Save and click Save and Continue. Now what I've done is I've simply created a company. And then like any good consultant, you need to ask them the right questions. So you literally set everything up here so you're like a consultant. You know, what are your top products? Describe your customer. What are the top things that make you unique from everybody else? And then we ask for their social sites. Do you have a company website? Do you have a blog? Give us a username and password for that. Do you have a corporate Facebook account? Do you have a Twitter account? So everything's in here. And then we go to graphics. Now this is really cool. Watch this. So I'm going to go to Spa Sidel right now. Where was that at? Let me go to their website. And I'm going to go to my, let's see if I got my, this is a Jing. I'm going to use my Jing. I'm just going to grab a screenshot of their header. Everybody see, that's all I'm doing is grabbing a screenshot. Everybody see this? I'm going to click Capture, Save, and I'm going to save it to my desktop. Put Spa Sidel. And now I'm going to go into Reputation Kahuna. Oh, got a lot of windows open here. Hold on. Click Browse. And I'm going to upload this. And click Save and Continue. Then, now I've got my header. Now I'm going to put my Google Plus URL in here. Now we're running about 3 minutes right now. Click Get Listing. And what's going to happen is Reputation Kahuna is going to go grab all the information about them. Click Save and Continue. And then I want to click Populate Directories. And what Reputation Kahuna is going to do, it takes a few moments, it's going to go to Bing, Yahoo, Yelp, Yellow Pages, City Search, Insider Pages, Hot Frog, Super Pages, Kudzu, Judy's Book, Urban Spoon, TripAdvisor, Merchant Circle, and Yellow Book, and it's going to grab every single listing and automatically populate it for us, so we don't have to do any of the work. And these are all the sites we monitor, just as much as that $50 million company Yext. Everybody see that? Look at that. All pretty much done for you. Now, if they're not on Urban Spoon, you can go back later and add them. All you do is add the link and we'll monitor that for you. So I'm going to click Save and Continue. Any aha moments here of how easy this is? I think we're running like 3.5 minutes now. You're just going to put the email in of anybody that you want to send alerts to. Now you can click Decision Maker, Project Manager, or you can actually put their name in here. And that's it. You set up their entire monitoring. So put David at AOL.com, click Save and Continue, and we're done. Now, here's the secret. I built this for franchises. Don't go after the small stuff. Go after the big stuff. Because you can set up a new location. You can literally set up 10 locations in 20 minutes. You just grab their Google Plus URL and every single one of them. So now let's go back to our company's dashboard. And there it is, Spa Sidel. Everybody see that? Now I'm going to click on it. And they're going to have a complete dashboard of all our monitoring. So let me go through this with you so everybody sees what's going on here. You can see this is something called offline reviews. Offline reviews are simply reviews that we capture and they're not online. So I'm going to click on my offline review page. I'm going to click Preview. Everybody see this? I just built a private review page with their header automatically in it in under that 3-minute time. I can grab this link, it's mobile optimized, and send it to them and say, I just set up your private review page that's branded, and we're streaming their 5-star reviews right into the page. And here's what we know. This is anchoring as well. When we stream 5-star reviews in from all around the web, guess what type of reviews we get? 5-star reviews. So now they're going to choose the location. Obviously, there's only one that we set up. Here's where we have a terms of service and making sure I authorize you to post my testimonial. I verify I've done the business. I verify I've not been paid. They click accept and post, and now it goes right into our review dashboard. Now, what happens after they leave a review? Well, they go to this page. It's called, once they leave a good review, you can send them to a custom URL or a private review share page, which you can see here. They go to this. Hi, and thank you. They say, hey, thanks for leaving us such a great review. We found that others left that same review on other sites like this. Thank you so much. We also send them an email thanking them and giving them a token. Please leave a review for us on this as well. You could even give them a discount coupon or whatever you wanted for leaving a great review. Now, if they leave a bad review, we send them a different email. They go to a different page. Our company is very focused on first-class service. Unfortunately, some companies make mistakes that looks like your experience wasn't as good as the one like ours. Now, all this is brandable, but it's all defaulted to. So you can see how we did 2 Googles here, or 2 Bings. We could choose another one. We could choose Judy's book. You see how that one changes? And now if we save it, it's all done. Does review positive, negative comment? Yes, it does, based on the rating. So you can see, based on the way they rate it in the preview, if they rated a 3-star, it goes one way. If they rated a 4-star, it goes another way. So everything is set up on autopilot for you. There's all kinds of really cool stuff I won't get into. You can update, you can do the design and layout. You can choose, background colors if you want. So if we wanted to really make this look cool, we'd actually come down here. We go into the kind of the greenish blue to make it match, right? Something like that. And we click Save Changes. And then if we refreshed it, within a few little tweaks, it should update. So, and I won't take time to update that. So, good stuff so far. We're going to keep going. Very, very cool. All right, cool. So let's jump in here Now let's get to online reviews. Because online reviews, now, by the way, we've got alerts too. So by the way, when a 5-star review comes in, when we capture it, it alerts. And these alerts are already set up for you. Bad reviews go to one person, good reviews go to another, and you can go in here and edit it if you want. Now the next thing we do is online reviews. So every single 6 to 8 hours, our system goes and it actually spans the entire web of all 25 sites, and it downloads every single review. And then what it does, when it finds a new review, it looks to see if there are any more reviews and it matches it. So we know all the new reviews that are coming in. Everybody see this? Look at this. We've got all the reviews here from all around the web. And so every time we get a new review, not just capturing it, but we get a new review from the web, we alert them as well. So we've completed a one-stop shop, everything you need, and then we have alerts, same thing. So when a new review comes in from online, we alert your client as well, and it comes from you. So if I click on edit just real quick, you can see you can even brand it with your own branding. So you can put, from the desk of or whatever you want to do. Everything's white labeled, but everything is also on a default as well. Okay, now the next thing, reputation marketing. I love this marketing tab. Watch this. Guys, multi-million-dollar companies have this type of technology, and now I'm going to allow everybody on this call to have this. So, so now here's what you want to do. Now remember how we said we go post these reviews on your blogs and your website? So here's all we do. I want to take my offline reviews or online, either one. I want to do, let's say, 4 of them at a time. I want to do videos, and by the way, some of you that are going to do video reviews, if you think written reviews convert, holy cow. Video reviews are amazing. So the maximum amount of characters, let's say 500. I want to do it for this location. I want all my stars, anything above 4 stars, and I want to put it in my sidebar. I click Get Code. There it is right there. I'm going to copy and paste this code, and let me show you a site. Let's go to BillDentistry.com. So look at this. So this is Dr. Bill's site. He's a client of ours. And so remember how I told you how no one ever has a no one ever has any streaming reviews off their website? Look at this. On the oops, I don't know why this is so slow here. That's interesting. Let me do a search. Hold on. Dentist, North Palm Beach. Maybe my internet's a little slow. Except that was pretty fast. Okay. So so let me click on one right here. So everybody see on the sidebar? What's on the sidebar? Look at this. Streaming in. This site loaded really fast there. I don't know what happened in the front page. So everybody see the video? Now watch. When you click on the video, it doesn't even leave the page. It auto-plays their video testimonial. Now, does that look professional, that video? Everybody see that video? Does that look professional? It was done on an iPhone. We only charged them $500 for 1 hour, and we did them all from our iPhone. Guys, we make a tremendous living doing this by simple little secrets. But now we take that video, upload it to YouTube, and now look at all these reviews that stream right into the website. So anywhere we put that code, it streams in. Now, next thing real quick. So as everybody see how powerful it looks like we're literally eating and drinking and sleeping their reputation. But our system does it all. So now, let's look at reports. So if I click on reports, I click on edit. Now, alerts are different from reports. Alerts are when an individual review comes in. But every 2 weeks, we can say, look, we want to send a report of all the reviews that have come in and date for the last month, the last year, the last previous month. We want to send it weekly or bi-weekly on Monday. And we're going to send it to this person. We give you an email with tokens on autopilot, guys. Every 2 weeks, it looks like you put this amazing, fancy, smancy report together, and you don't even think about it. You could have 30 clients, and it does all the work. Now, here's the last part, real quick. Training. Everybody remember when we talked about we train all their employees? Watch this. Now, all I do is click preview. In every single company, when you create one, we duplicate an entire training center with their branding. So all they do is copy and paste this link and send it to their employees. The employee puts in their first name, their last name, their email, and then click start the training. It can handle unlimited clients. Now, you can see here, look, everybody see this? So it's about 40 minutes of training, right? And this is what I say. You guys are going to love this. Hey, John, what we're going to do is we're going to build you a reputation training center. It's about 40 minutes of training. And then I want you to send all those out to your employees, and they're going to log in, and they're going to train for about 40 minutes, and after the 40 minutes, they're going to take a quiz. And then when they take the quiz, what I'm going to do is I'm personally going to email you their results so that you know what employees really care about your business and what need a little push in the right direction. And then once they take the quiz, whatever ones they get wrong, we're going to show them which ones they get wrong. And we're going to ask them to take the quiz again because we really don't care about how many they get wrong. We care about them knowing the right answers, right, John? Now, how do you think they feel when I say that? There is not a marketer, not a company on the planet that has any of that language or any of these resources. We literally closed the deal right then and there. And so if you go into the back office here, you can see here under Training Center, you see results. You can see that if you can, it actually will give you all the results. So this is this is the location. Here's who's going to manage, or here's all the emails, and then you can see here's the results section, and you can see no one's taken the quiz yet, but it'll give all the results down here. Now a real question came in: does the system post reviews? No, it does not post reviews. Our system is completely white hat. You can post the reviews yourself. You can have another company do it. Or you can use our system that will automatically redirect them to post that review. So there's a lot of strategies that are out there, but our system doesn't post reviews. We do everything else but that. So can everybody see how easy this is? This huge industry that's just literally opened up before our eyes. Now I know a lot of you are saying, look, David, how are we going to learn all this? Okay, that's easy. You just need a blueprint to show you how. And so what I want to do is give everybody, I'm going to take, I know there's a lot of questions that came in, but actually I want to take everybody real quick, and I want to give a very special offer to everybody so that if you want to take advantage and really take it to the next level, I want to introduce you to Reputation Marketing Blueprint. Now, Reputation Marketing Blueprint is a in-depth, step-by-step training. Now, if you like the last 90 minutes, you will love the over 4 hours of training I take through everything you need to know of reputation strategy and mastery, step by step. Everything from developing the secrets of developing a 5-star reputation to how to market that reputation online, details of how to actually do that. Then expert strategies on managing reputation, how to get bad reviews removed and eliminate bad reviews, how to respond to bad reviews, how to be proactive in managing your reputation online. And then I'm going to give you our $97 worth of postcards, our postcards that we send out in mail that have gotten us business. These are the ones I use. I'm also going to give you our postcard reviews. We have 8 specific markets that are already done for you. We give you detailed training videos on Adobe Photoshop and even using GIMP so that you can actually go to Fiverr And if we don't have your niche in here, just change out the postcard name and they can do it for you. Yours for free. I'm also going to give you our reputation response templates. These are our psychological proven templates to literally turn bad reviews and for them to act like 5-star reviews. So every single time you can literally get and outsource it. Then I'm also going to give you something that literally is going to change everything. It is a 3-hour step-by-step training of how to do video testimonials. Everything, filming, equipment, centering, lighting, you name it. This alone is going to make some of you $5,000 to $10,000. Some of us and our customers or members literally make a few grand a month just by doing video testimonials. Then I'm going to give you, for free, 30 days access to our reputation report system, which is not public yet, but when it goes public, it will be $97 a month just for the reputation report. And I'm also going to give everybody Reputation Kahuna, 30 days of free fulfillment, where you can monitor up to 15 locations for free for 30 days. And then on top of that, I'm going to give you my personal slide deck and training on sales. And I don't exaggerate when I've had dozens of people say, David, it was amazing. I closed a deal simply by going through your slides and reading word for word your transcript. I transcribe it. I do a director's cut. You don't have to do anything. I literally do it all for you. All you have to do is get in front of a business person and read it, and it will literally close deals for you. So I'm going to put all this together for you guys today. So for those of you that are on the line right now, what I'm going to do is give you Reputation Marketing Blueprint. Now you can go and get this for $697. I sell it. We sell it almost every day to PR firms and agencies. I'm going to give you my marketing postcards. I'm going to give you my business cards. I'm going to give you my response templates. I'm going to give you my video testimonial training, and I'm going to give you reputation report and ranking report 30 days for free. And if you want to continue with that after 30 days, I'm going to give you our member discount of only $97 a month. So if you want to continue, it's only $97. If you don't want to, that's fine. There's no obligation whatsoever. But I want to give you my entire business. Most people would charge $2,000 or $3,000 to literally hand their business on a silver platter. But I'm going to give you not only all my intellectual property, all my training, all my resources, but all my personal databases and systems. And on top of that, I'm going to give you my reputation marketing sales training as well. Now you put all this together, it's over $2,000. So what I wanted to do is lower it to give you everything for only $697. And then Lorette and Alicia asked me, she said, David, there's a lot of people that are new to reputation. And a lot of people are just starting out. If we did some type of kind of barter or work with you closely, could you make it so that everybody could have it and lower the price even further? So for this one time, for everybody that's on the training, because I missed yesterday and messed up so badly, I want to give everything you see here for only $197. All you have to do is go to greatlink.us/amazing offer. I'm going to put that in the chat box real quick. And I just created this and we just lowered it to $197. So you get everything you see here. The only thing, and let me make sure I'm clear on this, is after 30 days, if you want to continue with Reputation Report or Rank Report, it's $97 for both of them. We call that our Reputation Power Suite. It's not available to the public, even if you wanted to, and I have lots of people that come and ask me, hey, I saw that system that you've got, can we have it? I've said, no, it's only for members. So I'm giving you exclusive access for 30 days free. Go out, get a client, charge that client, even charge that client ridiculously low, which would be a joke. of monitoring their reputation for $97 a month. They can't get that anywhere. There is no company that will do it for $97. Go out and you can get a client in literally 48 hours, 72 hours. Some of you already have customers. You can go right back and start working with them, and you can cover that no problem. But speaking, you should be $1,500 a month setup and a minimum of $500 a month. And so with Reputation Kahuna, we give you 15 locations. So I expect for the $97 a month that you'd be spending if you want to continue in 30 days, that you'll be making a minimum of $5,000 a month. So you spend $100, you make $1,000. That's a huge ROI. That's what I love giving my customers. That's what I love giving my members. That's what I like getting too, by the way. I like getting good ROI. But everything you see here is only $197 a month. So don't worry about the reputation report, Reputation Kahuna. That's yours for 30 days. You get everything else, the training, the business cards, the postcards, step-by-step how you work everything. And obviously there are other reputation systems out there. Some of you might have used them or whatnot. You can use those as well. When you've got my training, you've got my slide decks, you've got my reputation video training, you've got how we respond, all the psychologies, everything you need to become a reputation marketing expert. Okay, is this Lead Kahuna that he sold before? No, this is not Lead Kahuna. So let me be very clear on this. Lead Kahuna is only for our members. It is a lead generation software. It generates leads for reputation and maps and SEO and all kinds of things. This has nothing to do with Lead Kahuna. This is a pure reputation marketing suite. Rod says he has some questions. Rod, what specific do you have questions on? Okay, Alicia, Loretta, you want to jump in here? Just any questions?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get the link. I'm about to post it in the chat box. Hang on.
Okay, Megan saying what is not included? Everything but the reputation report and Reputation Kahuna is included. So you get all this for $97. But what they asked me to do, Alicia asked me, said, look, could they use at least for 30 days what your members have, which is your reputation system? And so I'm giving it free for 30 days. If you don't want to continue after that, you still keep everything else you see here. So the only thing that's not available is that. So a huge value. We sell this for $697 without anything else. So Byron says this is a one-time of $197 plus $97 a month if you want to continue. Correct. That's it. I've said that like 6 times, 6 different ways. So I don't know how any clearer I can say that. I want to give you literally a business in a box. And if you're successful and you want to stay with it and you want to stay, and by the way, I give you a 30-day money-back guarantee. Here's my offer to you guys. This is so powerful that I will take full responsibility for everything. The risk is on me. And if in 30 days you're using Reputation Report, you're going out there, you're using my slides, you're using my language, you're using everything we have, and it's not working for you, just email us. We have a 6% refund rate on this system. And so 6%, and typically, by the way, it's $497 when we do sell it. So 6%. So a lot of people paid a lot more money than you have for it. And so I understand, and I don't expect everybody to sign up for your services. Some of you have done deal sites, some of you have sold local, not everybody says yes. So 6% say no, and that's okay. Because we only want to work with people that really understand it and people that really take advantage of reputation. It is a huge, huge marketplace right now, and I just want to give everybody the biggest chance of success they can have by leading with reputation marketing and literally being able to copy and paste what we've already developed.
All right. Hey, guys, I posted the link in the chat box. Make sure that you guys can get to it. Someone said the link wasn't working, so click on it for me. And if it works, just type works in the chat box. I want to make sure that everybody can get to that link and it works. So just type works in the chat box for me. Let's make sure that everybody can get to that link. And David, do we have time? Amazing, amazing. And I don't know if you saw it, but the comments as people were typing it in when you were presenting, I was copying and pasting them in the chat box for you and everybody to see. But I mean, overwhelming response just about how amazing this system is. Lorette and I were texting back and forth as well, just saying, I mean, you hit it right on with this. It really is great. So
well, let me answer a few questions that came in, because
sure.
I've said this just a few times, and I just want everybody to pay attention to this so that we can get some other questions. Charles, Frederick asked, is it unlimited customers? No, it's 15. It's 15 customers. So when you get the chance of getting past 15 customers, email us, no problem at all, but it's 15 customers. So here's the really cool part. Go out and give it away. Give it away. Let me say that one more time. Give it away. Say, look, we'll help you monitor your reputation. How long did it take me to set everything up? How long did it take me to set everything up? How long did it take to set everything up? 5 minutes? So look, go out and give an irresistible offer. Look, we're going to help you for $97 a month. We're going to monitor your reputation, right? Do that to 15 people in 15 days. You're going to crush it making $1,500. Even if you did it at that lowest ridiculous amount, which I don't advise. I just want to let you know that you can do it because you have up to 15 seats. Now, Meg has asked a couple times, so I want to be very clear on this because I've gone over this now, I think like 7 times. So you're getting $197 for everything you see here. And I'm allowing you for 30 days to have the reputation report and reputation kahuna. If you want to continue with that system after 30 days, it's only $97 a month. But what you're buying is not that system. You're buying the reputation marketing blueprint. You're getting all these bonuses. So what you're paying for $197 is the training, the resource, the tools, and I'm giving you for 30 days my entire business and all my systems. And again, if you want to continue, then it's just $97 a month after that. Ruby's asking, is $97 a month unlimited clients? What do you guys think? Is $97 a month unlimited, yes or no? No, it's 15. 15 clients. Good, Dustin. Lewis, I have faith that 15. So let me get to some questions here on leveraging with deal sites, with leveraging with what you're currently doing. Give me some questions that I can help now that I've got everybody on the line. And by the way, who's in? If you're in and you want to lead with reputation and you're going to crush it, just put I'm in real quick in the chat box. Dustin Hamilton, I'm in. Awesome. Good to see you in. Richard is in. Amazing. Good to see you, Richard. Gabriel is in. Fantastic. Tom is in. Wonderful to see you. Shelly is in. Sorry, so many going in. Rob is in. Wonderful. Renita, fantastic. Wonderful, Stan. So we have a lot of people coming in right now. Rebecca says, I was already in. Glad to see the overview of some great tools. Rebecca, do you have your very few times, every once in a while you get a customer that comes on. I want to just ask Rebecca real quick. Rebecca, do you have your mic on? Rebecca, you there? You there? Okay, if not, I open your mic if you can come on and just, I'd like to give some feedback since you already have the system. I'd like to find out how you're using it and what's going on. Can we purchase the 97 amount without buying the rest? No, you cannot. That $97, my reputation code report are only for customers. I don't give it out to anybody else. So the good part, Sandra, is you're one of the very few in the world that actually have a system like this. This competes with all the multi-million-dollar companies, Yext, you name it, those that monitor reviews and stuff like that. So you're going to literally in 24 hours look like you're a Fortune 1000 company, and this is why people work with us. Dana says, if you're over 15 customers, what's the cost per month? Now, I'm going to shock you, okay? It's $5 per business. Now, how much are you charging? Dana, how much are you going to charge per month? I want to make sure, Dana. Dana asked the question. So over 15 customers, at least 500, Dustin says, you're going to get charged $5. So for my customers, anyone more than 15, it's about $5 per customer. Or per location, I should say, per location. Is that a good deal? And that literally just covers our server costs, our IP costs, our bandwidth, everything that we need to keep you guys up and running. Yep, $5. If you take down the $97 a month, that's only $6 per customer, right? About $7 per customer, and you're charging what? $500? That's a huge ROI. The reputation report, is it unlimited? Yes, it is unlimited. You can pull as many reports, pull 100, pull 1,000, send that sucker out. There is no limit on the reputation report. So that's a great question. Ruby says, can Reputation Kahuna be accessed by multiple people? No, you have to give them your username and password. So you can be, but you have to give them your username and password to access it. Okay, cool. Lots of people still saying I'm in. Wonderful. Is it available in other languages? No, just now, just English-speaking countries right now. All the major English-speaking countries. Yes, your sales rep can access it with your login details. So Ruby, by the way, we have a special plan for our customers. If you don't want your salespeople to access your database and get all that, we've got something very special for $30 a month that you can give to a salesperson. So it gives you some unbelievable tools for sales if you got a salesperson. So yeah, we've already figured that out for you. How do you merge it all together? I have Lead Kahuna, Deal Sites, Mobile Marketing. Where do you start? What a great question, Renita. Thank you for asking. Renita, can you might, Renita, Renita, do you have your, you don't have a mic on, do you? Hey, real quick, you want to answer that real quick, Alicia or Lorette? You have any ideas for that?
Sure. And her question was, I'm looking for it really quickly, how do you merge it all together? Lead Kahuna, Deal Sites, Mobile Marketing, where do you start? And I mean, we always say that it's where you feel the most comfortable starting, so when you're talking to a business, but a lot of the times it will also become obvious where you start when working with a local business. So for example, you know, maybe you started with the Deal Sites, but then like the example Lorette gave, and you had to then work reputation. I mean, I think a lot of it starts with Lead Kahuna. So when you have Lead Kahuna, that's where a lot of it starts off, just because of the power of Lead Kahuna. And then really pushing into Deal Sites, reputation, mobile marketing. A lot of that becomes things that you can offer to the business when you've got your foot in the door. So, you know, it really depends if you're where you feel more comfortable and you know, what really excites you. For a lot of people, they're going to see this reputation as the easy way in. This is what businesses, you know, they know it when they see it right away. The report is so professional. So it's definitely, when Lorette and I talked about reputation as well, we're like, hey, you can talk to the business about reputation and then pull them into the deal site, because the deal sites will give them a lot of benefits when it comes to reputation as well. You know, keeping their ongoing reputation and getting reviews. The deal sites are a very good strategy for that. So,
you mind if I we've got over 100 people in the line. Can I do a little coaching? Get everybody can I answer the question for everybody? Where do you start? Does everybody
sure.
want to be authentic? Can you guys say yes? I want to be real right now. Can you give me some pushback? Okay.
Everybody's saying yes.
Yeah. Okay. I want to be as honest and as transparent and as direct as I can. Because I've trained a lot of local salespeople and a lot of local marketers, and I failed miserably myself. Here's the #1 reason why local salespeople fail. The #1. And you tell me if it's true or not. They feel overwhelmed. And that's where the question comes from. I've got mobile, I've got deal sites, I got maps, I got reputation. I feel overwhelmed and I don't know what to do. Because when you feel overwhelmed, this is what happens psychologically. You lose focus. You lose confidence. How many of you are losing confidence right now that you can even do this? I won't mention your names out loud. Just let me know. Okay, good. A lot of you. A lot of you. And losing money too. And you lose clarity. You're frustrated. Now, why do I know this? Because we've all been there. We have all been there, Neil. We've all been there, Tori. So here's what happens. When you feel overwhelmed, this is what's going to happen to you. And if you follow the psychology, you can get out of it very fast. So watch this. Fear. Fear sets in. And when fear sets in, your subconscious sends a message to your brain. This is what it says. I need more. We can't do this yet. I need more. And you know what that result is? Matter of fact, I want to let you guys guess right now. What do you think happens? You need more what? What is your response when you're overwhelmed? What is your response? You press. That's right. You go and market. Yes. You go and market, right? Is that true or false? You go and you market the world. Yes? No. You get paralyzed. And this is what happens. You say, I need to learn more stuff. That's why some of you are on this call. You're overwhelmed. You got fear. You need more. And so you saw this training that said, I've got the secrets for you. Come to this training. And you said, okay, I need to learn more stuff because I need more. And that's the only reason why you're here. Some of you, you don't need to learn more stuff. You work on more stuff. Oh, I need to do my opt. I need to get some business cards. I need to work on my website. I need to get my reputation, whatever that might be. I need to get some mobile marketing done. I need to work on more stuff. What do you think the third result is? These are all actions. See, everybody on the call today is an action taker. Everybody is. You are, I am. We're action takers. The problem is it's the wrong action. So you either try to learn more stuff, we try to work on more stuff, or what do you think the third one is? No, not do nothing. We're action takers, Ruby. What do you think the next thing is? We buy more stuff. Is that true or not? Yes or no? Is that true? Absolutely. This is why some of you literally have dozens and dozens of WSOs sitting on your hard drive because it feels good to buy something. I must have done something for my business because I have bought it. But you never do anything with it. And Tori says, it's kind of scary how accurate you are. And here's the problem. You're not doing your future any favors. You're not doing your family any favors. And you're not doing the local market any favors by doing any of this crap. I am in this game to make a difference and to help local businesses and to help you be successful. Lorette and Alicia, they are in this game because God has blessed them so much that they can actually return and give to others. There was at a point in time that all of us, and I'm sure if any of you want to ask Alicia what the hardships she's been through, ask the hardships I've been through, we've all been pummeled, face down, in the dirt, difficulty financially, with relationships, and somehow or another, we had someone else in our life help us out. We grabbed the courage, we grabbed the momentum, it happened, but we didn't do it alone. Others helped us along the way. That's why I love Lorette and Alicia. They're like warriors. These two, like iron sharpens iron. They're together and it's like magical because they encourage and inspire each other. Each one of us needs to be involved and connected with someone else that will encourage and inspire us, take us to the next level, especially when we're overwhelmed, when we have fear, when we're in the wrong direction, we're taking the wrong types of action. So here's the problem. When we do any one of those three, guess what it leads to? It just leads us back to being more overwhelmed. And when we're more overwhelmed, fear sets in again. I need more. You either learn more stuff, work on more stuff, or buy more stuff, and it's a vicious cycle. And I hope for those of you that are on the line today, it ends today. It ends now. Not because you buy Reputation Marketing Blueprint or anything. It's because you understand what you've been going through and you know how to break it. So you know what the cure is? Look at the top of the screen. What's the cure? To market and make a sale. That's it. So what I'm trying to do with Reputation Marketing Blueprint is give you the fastest, the easiest, the clearest path to go talk to a business where they see themselves in the product and to help them build their 5-star reputation so that you can market other products to them. Get your foot in the door, do a great job helping them, and then you will make that sale, and you will break the cycle. Because when you break the cycle, you don't say I need more. You know what you say? Businesses need me. And when you say businesses need me, man, that's exciting. That's a completely different thought process. I never, every single day, my customers, myself, my members, they don't say I need more. They think businesses need me. They're excited, passionate, and focused. So here's the secret. One thing, and one thing only. You solve one problem, you identify one problem, you solve one problem, you get your foot in the door, you sell them, and then you build a relationship, and step 2 is to sell them more stuff. So let me explain this as clearly as I can another way. The more problems you identify, the more things you will try to sell. The more things you will try to sell, the longer the sales cycle, and the less chances you are of closing the sale. Let me say that again a little bit slower. The more problems you identify, mobile, SEO, reputation, deal sites, social media, the more products you'll try to sell. You need a mobile, you need a website, you need a reputation, you need deals. The longer it takes for them to make a decision, and the less of a chance you have of closing a sale. You want to know why people are so successful so fast? It's one. So I want to take it all the way back to that brilliant question Renita asked. Where do I start? I say you start with number one product that they can see themselves in. I think it's reputation. But for you, it might be mobile, it might be deals, it doesn't matter. But it's one and one only. When they say, oh, what about my website? What about this? What about that? You say, we can do that in step 2. So what is the definition of reputation marketing? What is the definition? To first build a 5-star reputation, and second, to market to get more customers, yes? So that's it. That's the secret for me, Renita. It's step 1 is to build a reputation. Step 2 is to market to get more customers. I can sell them whatever I want after I've already got them as a customer. But the secret is to put money in the bank account and to first get them and build a relationship with them by doing one service and one service only. So any questions on that? I know we covered a lot of ground. So I don't mean to go off in that direction, but for some of you, I believe the only reason you were here was to hear that. It wasn't to buy anything. It wasn't to really learn anything about reputation. It's to hear why you're at where you're at right now. You're an action taker. It's just all the wrong actions. So you guys want to comment on that for a second, Alicia, Lorette?
You hit the nail on the head. I don't know if there's anything else I can say to that, but Meg says, aha moment, David, yes, and you got quite a few thank yous coming in. So I think for a lot of people, like Renita said, thank you, sir, that makes sense. So, you know, just a lot of things clicked for everybody there. So thanks.
Awesome. Well, listen, I'm so excited you guys are here. I want to make sure that while you guys are on this training, that you take advantage of what we've got, because in my opinion, this could change everything. Wired Magazine, not but 8 months ago, just came out and said, front page, welcome to the new reputation economy. As the world gets bigger and the internet gets bigger, our networks can get smaller and smaller. Businesses need you. They don't want you. They need you. And if you've got a strategy and you've got the language, because again, if you change your language, you change your business, like we've shared with you in the last hour and a half here, you're going to crush it, because we're going to position you like an authority. We're going to give you all the tools and strategies that you need, literally for $200. So I hope you take advantage of it. I'm excited for those of you that did take advantage of it. And I'll let you close it down, Lorette, and then we'll close the recording if you could. And then I want to give a special message to everybody who's actually on the call.
All right, so hang in there, everybody. And I'm just looking at everything that's coming in. Dana says a huge moment of clarity. A lot of people are saying thanks. Melody, I do see your message. I'm in. Meg, I see your message as well. If you guys are in, type I'm in the chat box. I haven't been able to keep up with all of you, but I'll catch up on it in a minute. And if you need to send in any other messages to David, you want to get this, having trouble ordering, anything like that, just type your phone number, email address in the chat box, and I'll be sure myself or Lorette will get it over to David at the end of this webinar. But before we wrap it up, Gabrielle, I see you're in. Byron, you're in as well. So this is really exciting. I know a lot of you are just saying a lot of aha moments here. This is a great system. A lot of you saw it very, very, a long time ago when David was presenting, way in the beginning of his presentation, you were having aha moments and saying that this is a great, system, and you see it. I don't remember who it was, David, but somebody said that they knew that there was an opportunity to help businesses with their reputation, but they didn't know how to tie it all together. So when they saw this presentation, they were like, there it is. That's how to tie it all together. So I think a lot of us have seen that there is an opportunity in reputation, and a lot of us that are on this webinar are doing work with local businesses. So we see the importance of it, and now we're like, there's how to tie it all in. There's the opportunity to work businesses, and we know that by doing this system and helping businesses in this way, helping them with their reputation, that you're doing so much for the business, because the effects of helping them with their reputation are just, it's just a ripple effect, and you can see it. The business, the sales increase, the customers increase, the opportunities that they have now, for instance, putting them on a deal site, those increase as well. So we had someone that sent us a message once and said, I've been submitting my client to deal sites, but the deal sites aren't responding. So asked what their client was, and the client had a bad reputation. All the star ratings were really low. And I said, Google your client, and if you were a deal site, would you reply? I mean, why would you want to run that client on a deal site? So you need to learn how to fix their reputation first. And then she wrote back and she's like, well, how do I do that? And I'm like, well, let's interview David first so we can all figure it out. So now it's come all together, and we really see the value of that. So excited about that. So if you guys need to send any messages to David, please type your phone number and email address in the chat box, and I will get it to him. And David, one question that's come in is about your support, and Lorette and I know it. You guys have awesome customer support over there. Can you just take a minute and talk about your customer support and your ongoing training?
Yeah, we do. It's a great question. We do live training. Matter of fact, we've got one coming up next week, so it's perfect timing. For our members, I do live trainings with everyone, because there's always updates, there's always new cool features. When I talk about the social media, inside Reputation Kuna, we're adding for free for everybody that's got the system, because we're always doing additions. We're actually adding social media syndication. So when that review comes in, it's going to post to Facebook, it's going to post to Twitter, it's going to post to LinkedIn. And we actually have 5 full-time staff people. So I've got a manager. We've got tracking systems that go into place. We are we keep business hours 9 to 5, and we're typically under right around 6 hours. We're under 7 hours of response time, as long as it's not like if there's a bug or a problem or something like that where it's like a hardware issue, like a lead kahuna issue or something like that. Sometimes it's a little bit longer because we have to actually try to perform it on our own computers and try to get back with someone on that. But we have 5 full-time support. So we've got over 1,500 customers that use our software on a monthly basis, and so we've got to have that type of robustness. We track over 90 customer support tickets a day. So we have we've had to be able to support everybody's business effectively and support our own, create an incredible, robust support system, along with we've got 9 full-time programmers. And so those 9 full-time programmers are engaged in support as well. So those programmers are tasked with figuring out what's wrong or what the issue might be, so that so you can run a business effectively, just like I can run a business effectively, but know you have an entire team that is always updating, always investing, and always working very hard to make sure that you're on the leading edge of what's going on with reputation marketing. So we're very excited to have that type of those compliments from you guys.
All right, sounds good, sounds good. Dustin says he's excited. So thank you so much, and everybody, thank you so much for your comments. Let's just take a minute now to tell David what you thought about this presentation. Type it in to the question box there, the chat box, and I'll make sure that he gets it after this webinar, because he's done a fabulous job, really opened up our eyes, showed us an amazing opportunity, and given us some great education today. So if you guys are as excited as I know you are, and as excited as me and Lorette are to have him here and to learn this, give him some feedback in the chat box. That's very important. And we know that we're taking up a lot of his valuable time, but he loves it. We know he loves being here and teaching this. So
I do.
So
this is awesome.
let's give him a big round of applause. And if you can do that in the chat box and let him know what you think, I would really appreciate it, and I know he would as well. So I think Lorette's muted right now, but from both myself and Lorette and Greg Caesar, who couldn't be here, big round of applause to you, David. Awesome job. And for all of you who came on, thank you so much for coming on. We're excited that you guys are going to jump into this, and I really look forward to hearing your results, what you guys are doing with this, and talking about your success. So let's share our success stories in working David's system together. And for those of you who have not made this decision yet, I really encourage you to jump in. You've watched this presentation, you're excited about it, and we have David here because we know him, we trust him. He's got an awesome reputation in this industry. He over-delivers on what he promises, and he really gave us this special rate for you guys. So take advantage of it, jump in.
I want to hit on that for a second, just for a moment, because everybody knows no one got into deal site profits for $197 or $397 or $497. I mean, you guys understand value, and your programs are moderately priced based on the amazing value you give. The only reason it's $197 is because Lorette and Alicia asking me to put it at this price. Matter of fact, I want to make this statement right now. It will never be this low again, because this is for you guys and you guys only. And so in the past, with my members, we've done some very special things, but this price is for you guys. So you say thank you to me, but really it's for you guys. If we didn't have such a great relationship and you would help support my business, so I would never consider $197. I mean, this is like, something off the ClickBank or something like that, This is not, no one gives a full-fledged business. You have $97 for a plugin, for like unlimited rights for a plugin. This is an entire business that is creating 6 figures for people for $200. Are you kidding me? So it really hats off to you guys for doing such a great job with me, and I'm really excited about bringing as many people and helping them as much as possible.
Well, we love having friends like that, don't we, Lorette? I mean, that's awesome. So thank you so much. And David has added so much value to our business. You really have, David. So Lorette and I talk about it all the time. We learn so much from you, and you add so much value to our business and what we're doing in Deal Site Profits. Love brainstorming with you and love the value you're adding for us, and then extending that to our students and our people as well. So all right, guys, jump on in. I'm going to copy and paste that link into the chat box one more time. I'm going to keep the chat box open just in case you have any other questions. I'll be here for a few more minutes just in case you need any help ordering. Again, if you need to talk to David, put in your number and your email address in the chat box. When you're in, type "I'm in." I see you guys. I haven't acknowledged everybody, but be sure that I will. And David, is there anything else you'd like to say in closing this out?
No, just thank you so much. I appreciate it. It was a great time.
Okay, great. Thank you, David. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. Again, the chat box will be open for just a few more minutes, so type fast. Tell David what you thought about this presentation. Type "I'm in" once you're done with your order and putting your order through. And then if you need anything else to ask David or his team, type in your phone number and email address, and we'll send that off to him. Round of applause. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. Take care, David. Thanks to Lorette, Greg, and Jennifer for making this happen, and the rest of our team, Tina and April, for being here. Take care, everybody. Bye.